Yo, what is up, guys? Bringing you guys some gameplay here. Man, using the Carolina Panthers is kind of weird without Cam Newton. However, Teddy Bridgewater, I think, is probably the best replacement that the Carolina Panthers could have possibly done. But anyways, man, let's get right into it. Now, look, I'll be honest. I've actually dropped a video already on the Madden 21. So if you guys want to watch that video, go ahead and check my recent videos out. But without further ado, man, Teddy Bridgewater, man, he's obviously not a fast quarterback. He's not going to outrun you like a Lamar Jackson, but he's capable of making really good throws. As you guys can see here, I go for a first down run. As you guys can see, the slide seems a little bit different. The animation is definitely new. It's not something old. But yeah, so like I said, seeing all these new these old players on different teams with, for example, Phillip Rivers with the Colts, Tom Brady with the Buccaneers, it's so interesting. But without further ado, man, let's get right into this gameplay. Obviously, as you guys can see, we're pretty much marching downfield as fast as we could have possibly on the first drive. And Teddy Bridgewater just really played really good. He didn't seem to overthrow any passes. And also, I am going to bring you guys some Ultimate Team gameplay because, honestly, that's the only game mode that's pretty active. As you guys can see, we get a touchdown right here. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. I don't really know the roster like that, but I do know like Teddy Bridgewater, Christian McCaffrey. I know Luke Kuechly retired. But the Panthers, let me know in the comment section if you guys think that they're a team that can compete into the NFC. I know they're the NFC. I'm not sure exactly which division they are exactly, but as you guys can see, CD Lamb here, number 88, kind of looking like Des Bryant. He's not necessarily I'm not sure what his speed is, but he definitely got a big gain right there. And this opponent, honestly, when it comes to Madden, you do not want to quit early because you never know. Football is just a game where you just have to keep playing, and not everything's gonna go your way. But like I was saying, I don't know if the Panthers could take it with Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, I like Teddy Bridgewater, but I don't really think Teddy Bridgewater is ready yet to take it to the next step. If you guys seen the Saints play last year, you guys would know that Teddy Bridgewater did a great job when Drew Brees got injured. I remember I think he broke his thumb, right, or something like that. But yeah, so I am going to bring you guys Ultimate Team gameplay. Now, I am highly against pack opening, guys. I'm not going to drop no pack opening. As you guys can see, we throw a dot right here. I don't even, like I said, my apologies. I don't know the roster or I don't know the roster on the players on the Carolina Panthers, but I can tell you right now, guys, I'm not necessarily a big fan of pack openings. That's just not really my mojo. Now, I do have pack openings, but that you earn. So I have a lot of Ultimate Team content ready for you guys when the game officially releases. Now, unfortunately, but at the same time, I did it because I personally believe it should be done like this. I bought the standard edition. There's no point of buying the deluxe version or the MVP version unless you're like a Lamar Jackson fan. And me personally, I'm not really a fan of Ultimate Team as much as I should be. But it's cool though. But anyways, this opponent right here goes for it on fourth down. He ends up getting stopped. And yeah, shout out to the Carolina Panthers defense. It's pretty much, it looks different from, if you guys remember, like 2 or 3 years ago. It looks completely different. And also, this game for some reason is so laggy. I don't know why, but right here we get a touchdown. I think my opponent tried to adjust something, but it's just so laggy. And it again, since it's, I don't know if it's because it's EA Access, but the game just seems very delayed. I pointed that out in my previous video. So again, like I said, if you guys haven't checked that out, be free to do so. Also, let me know any feedback if you guys want me to bring a certain team maybe. And right here, Eli Apple, I do know he's on the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Eli Apple for shutting down that play right there with the interception. But yeah, so to be honest, Madden 21, it feels just like Madden 20, just with a little bit of adjustments. Not necessarily a lot of adjustments, but for example, you could celebrate after a good play. And that's just, I mean, it's not necessarily like, whoa, we needed that, but I mean, it's cool, I guess. And this opponent, definitely, you can tell straight up that he kind of struggled with me, especially because Teddy Bridgewater was throwing it at the best possible position that the receiver needed to get. And right here, Christian McCaffrey almost gets the touchdown. We need about 1 more yard. But you know what? I decided to do this was actually a read option, and I ended up getting stopped. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I want to score a touchdown. What can we do? We're going to go ahead and hand it off to Christian McCaffrey once again, and we get the touchdown. Right here, Christian McCaffrey. I think he deserves to be the MVP. Honestly, he deserves it. He's very underrated. He doesn't get the respect that he deserves. I think a lot of times it's because, well, number one, he's not really a running back looking like aesthetic wise. Like he looks like a receiver, like an Edelman type, but he plays like a running back. And right here, bam, we get a hit stick. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring you guys gameplay. I hope you guys are staying quarantined, because whether you guys take it serious or not, at the end of the day, lives are being affected every day. And right here, Dak Prescott overthrows his receiver out of bounds. And yeah, would I bring gameplay with the Cowboys? Let me know if you're a Cowboy fan. I'll definitely love to bring some gameplay with Dak Prescott. Right here, Ezekiel Elliott gets about like 20 or 30 yards on this run. And you know, guys, I'm a big Dolphin fan, and I love Miami, so I'm excited to see Tua. I'm hoping Tua gets escape artist, but right here, this opponent breaks the tackle and gets the touchdown. I don't know who the heck that is. Who's that? Miles Gallup? Yeah, I think it's Gallup, something like that. But man, shout out to Teddy Bridgewater though, because he was playing really good. I don't necessarily know their rosters like that, and I know I've repeated myself, but I think this is DJ Moore. Yes, DJ Moore gets a big gain right here. So honestly, Teddy Bridgewater overall, the whole entire game was just dyeing up my opponent. He was making throws, and right here, the first error that I have actually made in the game, I ended up throwing an interception to Van Der Esch. So again, my opponent, it's all about competing to the end of the game. But we all know Madden, there's a lot of cheese going on. And right here, CeeDee Lamb just mosses Shaq Thompson. One of the best catch animations that I've seen, because that's actually very realistic. A lot of times when you put a linebacker on a receiver, that's definitely a mistake. So it's basically like you asking for a bad play to happen, because that's not good at all. That's just terrible defensive play calling. So I was playing a lot of cover 2, so cover 2 is definitely a very controversial coverage when it comes to covering deep, because you want to obviously have the safety in the middle or a corner, whichever one you have. And unfortunately, linebackers are kind of slow. But my opponent ends up throwing another interception. And that's pretty much it for this gameplay, guys. The opponent ends up pretty much struggling throughout the rest of the game. And we ended up getting the win, obviously. If you guys can tell, there wasn't really... I didn't have to tell you guys, because the score and the time already gives you that. But I ended up throwing another interception right here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys very much for watching to this point of the video. If you did, thank you so much. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's feedback as well. I really appreciate feedback. It helps me out a lot. And I'm just excited to bring you guys gameplay. So my opponent ends up quitting. And you know what? It's cool, because guess what? At the end of the day, we got the win. So yeah, I can't wait to bring you guys Ultimate Team gameplay. I'm definitely going to be dropping a lot of that. So stay tuned. And as always, have a great day.